Hi everyone, I'm Jodi. Welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you have stopped by today. In this video, we're going to explore the latest beauty trends that we will see everywhere for spring and trailing into summer of 2023. For those of us in the West, spring starts March 20th, and I woke up this morning and it was still snowing. So I thought, what a better way to sort of put my mind into spring than to get ready for this spring trends makeup video. And if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button so that we can help the channel grow and get these videos in front of more women just like you and me who are looking for all things beauty to feel their most uniquely beautiful and not cookie cutter beautiful. Because that would be so boring if everybody looked exactly alike. That's not the goal here. The goal is to expressly, uniquely identify your beauty and enhance that through any makeup tips, tricks, techniques, products that I can find and share with you. Today, we're talking all about beauty trends. And the first one, you guys, I have to embrace. I think I embrace it. In fact, many of us probably embrace this if we were busy, and that is the Anti-Beauty Queen trend. Sounds pretty good, but what does it entail? Let's get into it. The first trend is that Anti-Beauty Queen trend. It's more of that smudged eyeliner, the not so perfectly placed eyeshadow, it's heavy mascara, it's lips that aren't perfectly lined, a little more on the smudgy side. There are several makeup days throughout the year that who knew I was a trendsetter. Like most of my days start out that way. So if you're like me, this is not a trend that we'll have to modify much. This is a trend that I just do on accident. But actually it is a trend. It is to embrace imperfections, and I am here for it. It's things like embracing your natural beauty the way you want to do your makeup. It's less precise, it's less glam, it's less perfectly placed everything. We're seeing this trend in London Fashion Week as well as some of your hottest celebrities. So I am here for it. It's an easy trend to adapt. This one doesn't necessarily require a tutorial, but I think it's important to share to sort of take the pressure off of us to realize that we don't have to have our makeup so perfect, and a little less perfect is now perfect. The next trend is a super fun one, and this is how I do my makeup, and I'm happy to share it with you guys again, and that is underpainting. If you're not sure what underpainting is, it's the art of putting on your contour, your blush, anything that you do from your complexion or your base perspective before applying your foundation. If you're wanting to know exactly how to do this, I'll link my last Friday face-off video right here for you where we talked about foundations and I did the under sculpting for those foundation looks. It's very easy, and what it does is sort of mutes down those contours or the blush colors that you have on your face before you apply your foundation or your tinted moisturizer. It works just the same with tinted moisturizer. And that leads us to the next trend, and that's more light everything, more that dewy skin, which we see that every season. It seems like we start out with a dewy skin look, but then throughout that season, before the next one, we start to get it heavy again. Spring is typically a time where we see makeup trends lend themselves to more of that dewy, natural, glowy type finish. And I think that can be achieved really, really beautifully and looks very nice on mature skin. A fun way to achieve that natural dewy look with the underpainting or under sculpting is by adding just a few drops of your favorite glow product. I love the Smashbox Halo. Many of you picked this up last year. I also really like the Lumi Glotion by L'Oreal. Just a few drops of this into your tinted moisturizer can really give you a glow without looking greasy or over shiny. Now, if you have oily skin, you want to apply a mattifying primer first before applying any of these glowy type products, or else you're going to have glow on top of slip and it's just going to be really, really way too shiny. And then you may feel like you have to counteract that with powder, and then you have cakiness. And all of that can be avoided by just adding that mattifying primer before your tinted moisturizer. But that natural glowy dewy look can really easily be achieved. And if you guys want to see a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments below and I will put that one together with some of my favorite products. And most of them are drugstore. So it's a very cost-effective look that will carry you all through spring. The next trend I am really celebrating, and that is we're saying goodbye to the bleached brow look, thank goodness. One of the many things that's wonderful about Gen Zers and their viewing habits is that they look at things quick, onto the next. And a study was recently done that said in their world, in a Gen Z world, trends come and go in about 30 days. For those of us that are more Gen Xers, trends for us lasted for years. So when there's a trend that comes in like bleached brows, no sweat. It's gonna come and then it's gonna go just as fast as it entered. And that is one that I am celebrating. It is gone. Also gone with brows is that soap wax, kind of straight, sleeked brow that is very defined. We're moving away from that, more into the natural, soft, fluffy brow. And the easiest way to achieve this natural, fluffy look is to use a brow stamp if you prefer, which is what I've done today. And then just go and brush them up, almost straight up, natural colors, soft arches, and then set them with a brow gel that is not shiny as it dries. You want more of a matte look so that they're not super shiny, but you want one stiff enough to hold your brows up in that natural position. So that is a fun trend that I think just adds a youthfulness to the overall face, and that's one that can easily be maturely modified for those of us in a different age bracket. Yeah, let's go with that. That's what we're going to define. We're just in a different age bracket. Spring is also a time of the year where we start to see softer pastel colors. Last year, we saw the color purple and lavender really take center stage on the cheeks. This spring, it's moving up to the eyes where you're going to see different hues of lavender, purple, iridescent purples and lavenders on the eyes. And so not only will we see more of pink everywhere, pink lips, pink cheeks, pink eyes, which is what I've done today, we're going to see lavender and purples move themselves more up on the eye. Now that is also a very easy trend to achieve by just doing your natural look and then just popping a little bit of purple right here in the outer corners of your eye. Even if you don't have eyeshadow anywhere else, just a touch of purple or a touch of lavender right in the outer corner and pull it up and out. Just gives you a splash of color without looking too trendy. You can also achieve this look with just a little bit of a purple or lavender eyeliner, and I can do that look for you as well. So of all these trends, again, leave me a comment in the comment section of which of these trends you really want me to do tutorials for, and I'll happily bring those to you. As with other seasons, we see this trend coming every year with just a little bit of a twist, and this year is no different, and that is the statement lip. In order to achieve a statement lip look, really you're kind of muting back or having your eyes and your blush take backstage to frame the beautiness of the lips. This look is best achieved with a nice, soft, glowy base, soft brows, and lashes that are visible and soft, but not undefined. Soft cheeks, and then your bright, bold lip. And this can be a bright pink, bold lip. This can be a cherry red lip. This can be whatever lip you want. Typically, this look is saved for fall, where you see really muted everything but that bold burgundy or Merlot color. And for spring, it's the same overall look with just a different color lip. This is a really fun one on those days that you want to have a current, minimalistic look, but you want your lips to be center stage. For those of us that are more mature, it'll be really important that you define those lips, pinks and bright pinks, just like with bright reds. If they start to bleed in those fine lines and wrinkles around our mouth, it can really aid your overall look. The best way to keep that from happening is to put a little bit of a primer along the edges of your lip and then line them so that your lipstick will stay within that border. Think about it as coloring within the lines in coloring books. I know that's oversimplistic, but it is a very accurate analogy, especially these lips, wrinkle lips. Could that ever be a trend? We'd like to, yes, for those of you that set trends, can we have a wrinkle lip trend, please? In all seriousness, pro-aging is a trend, and I think it's wonderful. I think it's about time. I hope it's more than a trend. I hope it's a movement, and I'm really impressed with cosmetic companies that are getting behind this and showing beautiful women that are not in their 20s, not in their teens, but that are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. A great example of this is Jennifer Coolidge. Jennifer Coolidge, as you know, is the actress in The White Lotus and starred in an ad for e.l.f. during the Super Bowl.
It's not a filter, sweetie. It's my face. I got a filter face.
She's 61 years old, and she was in an ad during the Super Bowl for e.l.f. Cosmetics. Now that alone is really impressive, and to me makes me like e.l.f. Cosmetics even more, besides the fact that their products are phenomenal and their skincare products that they keep launching are also highly impressive. That e.l.f. ad has been viewed on TikTok more than 675 million times, which makes the 61-year-old arguably the most popular non-Gen Z on TikTok. Now that is really, really, really impressive, and I am here for it. Another example of the pro-aging trend, which I hope is a movement and not a trend, L'Oreal Paris is exclusively using influencers over the age of 45 for their Age Perfect Golden Age Rosy Oil Serum. Whew, I think that's it. That's a long title, but you will see influencers only over the age of 45 promoting that serum. So big thanks to L'Oreal Paris along with e.l.f. for leading the way in recognizing that not only is the majority of your buyers and your market in this age bracket, but that beauty doesn't stop at the age of 25 or 30. I mean, look at my subscribers if you need proof that beauty is far beyond the age of 30. This last trend I am loving. I'm so excited it's here. It's the next best thing to 80s being back in trends. This trend is for a decade that I wasn't born yet, but I have seen it and I love it for a few characteristics of it. One is it's high teased hair, which again, not the 80s, but it's close enough. It's the graphic thick eyeliner. It's the dramatic false lashes, and it's the pastel shades for the eyes, the lips, and the cheeks. It is the 60s. The 60s makeup look. It is back, it is trending, and it can be so much fun and looks really nice with just a little bit of a maturely modified twist to it. This one I'm definitely gonna do a tutorial on because I think it will look beautiful and it will be a really nice look. And any excuse I have to have like really big hair, I'm here for it. So what about you guys? Of all these trends that we talked about, which one or two are you most excited for that you would like to see just a maturely modified twist on? Not the full-on trend, that's for a different generation, but you want to make your look a little current. Which of these trends do you want to see a maturely modified tutorial on? Let me know in the comments below, and you know I am here for it and I'll bring it to you. That does it for me, you guys. Take care and I will see you real soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share this video with any of your friends that you think might be interested in just a refresh to their makeup, looking at some of the new spring trends, or getting an idea on how to maturely modify their makeup look. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.